Okay, super. So today we're going to make a roasted sweet potato and squash soup, and it's very, very easy. So we're going to start with our ingredients. We have 4 shallots, 1 sweet potato, 1 acorn squash, and about 6 cloves of garlic unpeeled. So first thing we want to do is we want to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. Okay, so the next step, you want to cut your vegetables lengthwise. So it looks kind of like this. So the next step, all these seeds in the squash need to be scooped out. And so what we're going to do is we're going to grab a roasting pan and put all of our veggies in face down. All right, next we're going to hit this with a little extra virgin olive oil. Just drizzle it along the top of all of our veggies. Next, our veggies are going to go in on the roaster for about 40 minutes until they're nice and soft. I just took my veggies out of the oven and they look and smell delicious. You should be able to tell if they're done. Don't burn yourself though, let them sit for a little bit. If you can kind of push on your vegetables and see how there's a little indent, you know that they're done. So what I'm going to be doing is I have chicken broth, and if you don't like chicken broth, you can also use vegetable broth. I'm going to be adding 3 3/4 cup to my soup pot right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to gut my squash and sweet potatoes, and I'm going to unpeel my garlic cloves, and I'm going to add everything to the pot, starting with the shallots. So make sure you let this cool just a little bit so you don't burn your hand. So everything is going to go into the pot. I want you to just take a look at this garlic. Look how delicious this is. The peel just falls right off. So what I've done is I'm letting my sweet potato and squash cool, and so now it's ready to scoop these out of the shells. We're going to also repeat with your squash. Alright, so we got everything into the pot. So now we're going to turn our heat on low, and we're going to simmer for about 30 minutes so all of our flavors can come together nicely. And we're going to put a lid on the top of the pot, just like that. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes, and how delicious does this look? So what we're going to do now is we're going to transfer this to our food processor. And now we're going to start it. So what I'm doing now is just running my spoon through, just to make sure there are no chunks, and there are no chunks. Okay, so I've transferred back into the pot, and I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of light cream to my mixture. I'm going to stir it around. And I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 or 10 more minutes, and then it'll be ready to serve. So it's been about 5 minutes, and we've moved our soup into a bowl with a little garnish of Italian parsley, Parmesan cheese, and some crushed black pepper. Let's give it a try. That is so good. Happy souping!